Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are doing well, fed far, and enjoying your life. In this video, I will talk about all the videos that I have uploaded or on my YouTube channel. I will summarize all the details. The first thing that I will say, the materials, the knowledge that I'm sharing on my YouTube channel, this is proved research. The, this research or the knowledge that I share on through my YouTube channel, the techniques, the tips that I share from my YouTube channel, you can find these all materials after searching that on YouTube channel. You will find different native speakers, you will find different personalities. Specifically, if I talk about, just visit the AJ Hawk channel. You will find all these materials, but it will be very hard. I can say it will be a tedious job for you to collect these materials in short time, because the knowledge, the instructions that I have about learning a language, I have been learning these materials, these things for years from AJ Hawk. I have been listening, I have been following AJ Hawk for 3 years. So that's why I have these videos, and I'm repeating these things again and again to give you the right ways, to give you the right techniques. You know that repetition is the mother of skills. Tony Robbins today uploaded video. I recommended that to you to listen. You can listen to that native speaker from America. Tony Robbins is a motivational speaker. So he says that repetition is the mother of skills. So that's why I'm repeating these all videos that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. I'm repeating that again here to you to work on these things. That will help you a lot. If you work, I'm sure these things will help you. If you are a school student, if you are a college student, if you are a university student, if you are a school I can say teacher, if you are a university teacher, if you are a college student, if you are school high school teacher, if you are not following these techniques, I'm sure you will be struggling a lot with your English, or you will be struggling a lot with your second language. So follow these techniques, follow these ways, follow these materials, follow all the material that I have brought you with through my videos. Watch these videos, these will help you a lot. I'm not talking from my stomach. These are all the experience that I have about learning a language, and that I have listened, I have heard from different Steve, you can say, I can say specifically, I've talked about Stephen Krashen. You can find this guy. He can speak 15 languages. He's the speaker of 15 languages, and he follows all the same techniques, the same materials that I have today here, because I have been through all his channels, through all his information and techniques, tabs that he has, and I have read his books as well. So that's why I'm saying that to you, that these materials, these videos, these information, these techniques that I'm sharing with you, these are real. These are proved ways to learn a language. So let's come with out further ado. Let's give it a try. Let's discuss all the techniques, all the things that I have uploaded still up to now. Let's discuss these things. The first one is how to learn English language. So definitely I have uploaded video, you can watch that as well, and I will summarize that video again. There were, I think, 6 or 7 tips or rules I can say, but I will just recommend only 2 rules to you. The first one is, if you want to improve your spoken English, Then work on your listening skills. Listen a lot to native speakers. The more you listen, the more you will improve. Listen to native speakers. Listen to AJ Hawk. I recommended his channel today in today's video with you. You can visit to that channel. You can listen to Tony Robbins. I mean, every person that from America, from Australia, depends on which accent you want to work on. For example, I'm working on American accent, so I must follow American people. I must imitate them, I must shadow them. So that's why my recommendation to, if you want to follow American teachers, so definitely you will have American accent. So the more you listen, the more you will accent, the more you will pronunciation will improve, and your or all your spoken English will improve a lot, and you will be speaking confidently after working on these things. So the first one is listen. That's how a small child learns a language. A newborn baby, we all have that in our home. So how he learns or how she learns that language, by going to English institutes or by like sitting in grammar classes, or you all understand that that boy or that girl learns a language by listening to that language. He listens to his daddy, mom, brothers and sisters. So that's it. You can listen to English language. You have all the resources, internet, YouTube. Go and search. I will recommend that again to you in the last of the video, to visit these channels and work. Okay, so listen to English language. Number two is read. Definitely we need spoken English, but we also want to improve. Most of you want to improve your reading skills. So to improve your reading skill, or to improve your vocabulary, or to improve your reading grammar, you have to work on your reading. If you read a lot, everything will automatically improve. Your reading grammar, your vocabulary, your knowledge, everything. So only two things: listen and read. Your English will improve dramatically. No need for English institution, no need for anything else. Simple, just go 1 or 2 hours, depend on your goals, that how much English is important to you. So I don't want to talk about this again. Number two is the importance of English language. So definitely we all know that in today's modern world, if you talk about businesses, if you talk about traveling to other countries, definitely we need English. If you talk about making friendship, means that English is the language of business. English is the language of traveling. English is the language of internet, social media platforms like YouTube, Google, Instagram. English is the language of making friendship with people from different countries. English is international language. English is the language of sciences. So these are all the importance of English language. So you will have also a reason to learn English language. That's why you're here. That's why you have been following me, and you've been following other English instructors. So that's what I'm saying, that the importance of English language. So I have a specific video separately. I have uploaded that on my YouTube channel. You can visit that and watch that with detail, but this was a summarization summary. Okay, so number three is input English, then practice. Lots of English learners, lots of I have seen English teachers that they recommend to their students to practice English. Definitely practice is important. I don't say that. I'm not against of that, but I'm in the favor of that. But there is something more important. First, you have gotta input. First, you gotta listen. First, you gotta read. First, you gotta learn vocabulary, learn grammar, learn these all things. Then you can come to practice. Otherwise, just going and practicing won't help in the long run. there are disadvantages of that. So I'm saying and I'm recommending that to you. First, you have got to input. First, you have got to listen a lot. First, you have got to learn something, the basic conversation, then come out and practice. Okay? So there's what I have uploaded. You can watch that specific video that I have uploaded. Input English rather than practice. You can practice and input at the same time, no problem with that, but just having that, it's a problem. Just practicing English won't help you a lot, and in all times, in all aspects of language, just like pronunciation, just like accent, in all these materials. Number four is learn English playfully like a child. I have uploaded one video there, you can watch that. Again, the recommendation is listening. How a small child learns language, definitely by listening. He plays with language, making mistakes, don't care. Native speakers makes mistake. People are from America, from England, they all have grammatically mistakes, so they don't care. So why we should care? I'm making mistakes in these videos, so I don't care about anyone. Just I'm conveying my message to others. Yes, I'm trying to understand, to have understanding with other people, so that's it. Excuse me. So that's what I'm here, and I want you to do the same. Don't care about making mistakes. Every person makes mistake in learning a language. We are Pashtun, making hundreds of mistakes daily. No one cares about that. We are just conveying messages. We are just making understanding with each other. So that's it. And that's I want you to do the same. Don't care about that. Be confident. And there was I have uploaded one video on confident as well. That if you make such things, if you have such thinking that, oh, I make mistakes, people will laugh at me or anything else like that. So definitely you won't improve. I can say you will not be able to speak English language. Okay, so be confident first, input English and then practice. And learn English playfully like a child. There is no need for grammar classes. To set somewhere to grammar, and a grammar class mean that learning all the structures, all the rules of tenses and active voices and passive voices, direct and indirect speeches, all these materials. So I don't recommend that to you. And this is something that English or language learners or language researchers, they're not recommending that. And you can listen to AJ Hogg, American English teacher. You can find that on YouTube channel. So visit there and you will find him against of all these things. So that's why I'm here, and I'm bringing all those materials here to you on a one specific video. So these were the uploaded videos on my YouTube channel, and this was only the summarization of that. So listen if you want to improve your spoken English. Read if you want to improve your written English. You want to improve your vocabulary. Okay, then read for that. Importance, so you all know about the importance. It's a global language, it's the language of businesses and the language of social media, I mean internet. Number four, input English. So definitely it's clear. Learn English playfully like a child, so it's clear. So let's move further. This is the separate part of this video. This is something new that I'm gonna talk about. English learners level. So if we think about a zero beginner or about a person who don't know anything, I mean that there are people in the world that they don't know anything about, they have no idea about English. So they are zero beginner. So if we uh, play an audio or play an English movie to them, so definitely they will not be able to catch the phrases, to catch the sentences, and to be able to make understanding. So zero beginners are those who don't know even a little bit of English language. So by bringing this video first, excuse me for that, I didn't describe that, but I will talk about that lots of English language learners contacted me that we don't understand native speakers. So now they are not understanding the native speaker. What does that mean? The first thing could be that they have no listening skills. Listening as a skill, okay? They have no listening skills. And the second thing is that maybe they are not good at English. Maybe they are just beginner or zero beginner. This is something that could be. So that's why this video is important. I want to specify materials to you. If you are zero beginner, so now you can't understand this video. The materials or the videos that I'm uploading and I have been uploading on my YouTube channel. So definitely you are not able to catch these. But if you are beginner, so you will have a little bit of understanding. You will be able to catch some of the messages, to understand some of the messages, and to catch the phrases. So zero beginner, no way. They can't understand native speakers, and they can't read. It will be very hard for them, for zero beginner to read. And beginner are those who are at the beginning stage. They know a little bit about English language, they can understand and they can read a little bit, but overall they have no proper command, I can say. So those beginners student, I recommend that audiobooks to them. And also there are many stories lesson, okay? So many stories, search on that. These are kind of stories with written paragraphs and they are going through that and reading. So I want to give them this message to visit different kind of YouTube channels. You can find that on AJ Hawk many stories list as well. So visit there and watch those videos. That will help you a lot. So this is something for beginners, and beginners also can understand a speaker like AJ Hogg. AJ Hogg is quite slow speaker, I can say, and quite naturally he is like that. He is slow and he is understandable. Every person can understand him properly. So that's why I'm saying that he is slow and you can listen to him, and you can catch him, and even the beginners can learn a lot from him. And number third is intermediate level students. Though these are those students who know all the basic things and they can make sense from speaking English language. They have a little bit vocabulary, basic conversations, basic grammar, and everything basic. But when it comes to conversation, they can make understanding and they can mix up the words and making new sense from all those vocabularies, phrases, and all those materials that they are working on. All can mean that they can mix up the English, mix up the vocabulary phrases, and can make a new sense from that. Mean that they can convey, they can make understanding the basic conversation, they can do the basic conversation. So these are the intermediate students. And number four is advanced learners. These are those learners that they can do conversation, that they can write, that they can understand native speakers, that they can speak with native speakers, with people from different countries, but they are further trying to improve their English language further. So these are advanced learners. And second thing is that no one can be perfect in English language, okay, 100%. This is our second language. By second language mean that it's not our native language, okay? So we will have mistakes, and we must be consistent. We must be working consistently with this language. Otherwise we will not be able after some time to speak this language. Okay, learning a foreign language is like English or any other language is a lifetime process. Okay, learning a foreign language is lifetime process unless you are not living in that country. Okay, so we are in Pakistan, we are learning English language, so definitely there is no chance if you stopped learning, if you stopped improving English language from today, so after 3, 4, 5 months we will have weaknesses. The way that we are improving now, or the way the fluency we have today, after 4 or 5 months, we will have no such fluency, such pronunciation, such vocabulary. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Advanced learners are trying to improve further. All these learners are trying because these are learners. When they are learners, so definitely. So these are the things. Zero beginner, so definitely he or she has to go and set some year to a teacher. I have no any controversy with that. There is need for a teacher for a non-native, no problem with that. And number two is beginner. All those who are beginner, no problem. The beginner are those who are who can understand a little bit something, having a little bit vocabulary, having a little bit sentences, phrases. And intermediate, I discussed that these are those who can make understanding and making some sense and making understanding and can speak from with different people. And advanced learners, we discussed that are those who learn English, who can understand, who can talk with native speakers, and who can read, who can write, who can speak English language, and they have command on it, and they can speak English with accent as well. So these are all the materials and all the things that I brought, and I wanted once again bring all the materials that I will recommend that to you. If I talk about books, if I talk about books, definitely you can visit and you can find different books online, just like Rich Dad Poor Dad, just like the books that I'm reading or I have read or I will read. Your Money, All Your Life. So I hope all these things, basic financial education, I can say I'm trying to get that. And there are other books, Awaken the Giant Within You. This was also books, so I will have specific video about that as well in future. So I will have different materials, different things about all these things. So that's all the materials that was uploaded on my YouTube channel, and you can find that, and this was the revision of that. And second thing is that in future I have the idea that I will start online Zoom meeting classes where we can practice our English language. So those of you who are interested in that, you can contact me, and we will have lots of fun there, lots of thing, and I can help you with materials. I can help you if you have any problem somewhere in English language. So definitely I'm ready to help you with that, and it will be my pleasure to help you. So that's something, and this is my future plan to work on that. And future I have different plans for my YouTube channel. This so if I talk about learning a language, so these are all the techniques, the tabs, and all the materials that I share. Further now, it depends on you. Okay, to learn vocabularies, it's not possible just to visit one specific YouTube channel and to write vocabularies list or sentences list from there and work on that and memorize all those vocabularies, etc. And you don't know how to use that in sentences and real life. So I don't recommend that to you. What I recommend is to start reading, enjoy knowledge, enjoy getting knowledge. If I talk about listening, so visit to different channels or listen to different people. You can listen to Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and other people from America or from England. So that's what I'm saying, and you can watch English movies. There is no need, there is no pressure on you. That's what I like about independent learning. I'm an independent learner. Okay, so I want you to be independent learner. Okay, you have the options. You hundreds or thousands of options. You can find different YouTube channels. You can find different materials on YouTube to listen to that and improve your English. If I talk about other things like enjoying, so definitely you can enjoy, and you are independent learner. There is no want to specify something for you. No, you have the option. You all have the freedom. You are free to learn anything you want. Okay, that's what I like about independent learning. Okay, I can listen to AJ Hawk, I can listen to Barack Obama, I can listen to Donald Trump. The thing is that I want to learn English language, so definitely I have lots of options. But in English academies there will be one specific teacher. He will be teaching you the vocabularies. So now if I talk about, for example, I will give you example of Urdu language. If I start teaching you Urdu language from today, and I bring you on daily basis 2, 3, or 5, 10 sentences. So it's like ocean. Urdu language is like ocean, have lots of its language. So now we can't write all the language on the board. Understand that, my friends. You can't write a language to a student on the board. You should instruct. That's what I'm saying, that I'm instructor, I'm not a teacher. And I'm part-time instructor. Okay, I have no time, I have no any students, but just working on it. I'm trying to help others, other English learners. I want to clear their concept that we everything is changing with passage of time. Okay, everything changes, but we should also change the educational system, especially the language learning methods have been improved a lot. Okay, now people are using different techniques, not the traditional old methods. Now you have all the resources to learn a language. Definitely you are able to think, and I talked about that to learn a language is like a child. You have to learn that, not just to sit in the class and write vocabularies from teachers and note them down and then go back home and don't discuss anything. So this is not the real way. I have seen English learners, they have been learning English during academies for 7 or 8 years. When I start conversation with them, they are not able to speak English. They make basic grammar mistakes. They make basic vocabulary mistakes using differing words, vocabulary in the wrong places. I mean, they are able to make basic conversation, but we're all wasting 7 or 8 years in English academies, and then when it comes to practice, you can't practice. So you can think about that. So this was the video, and this was all the materials that I shared. Okay, in future I will be coming with different live topics, with different live interesting topics. With I will share different knowledge about online fields, just like freelancing, just like Amazon companies, just like online business opportunities, and many other things that I will try to bring you and learn by myself as well. I also need improvement, and I will also learn from you. If you want to recommend me something, so feel free to recommend me. If you are seeing any mistakes, or if you wanna uh, or, want to give me this message to improve these videos or to improve these things, so definitely you can contact me personally. I will be happy to note all these mistakes that I have. So I think I talked a lot about today, but this was only just to summarize and to practice my English and to give you those important things. I'm not sure. Maybe there will be one or two people who complete up to the last. So that's enough. I talked a lot, and follow me on this channel. Subscribe my channel. In the future, inshallah, we will have lots of fun. We will have lots of learning materials. That's it for the Allah Hafiz.